Tuesday night storm in Billings saw over 70-mile-per-hour winds, causing large trees like this one to fall over. Some residents were left with minor damage, but others, like those in the Windsor Court mobile homes, were left with massive destruction.
It was a freak accident of nature.
After Tuesday's massive windstorm, many are still trying to pick up the debris. But for Windsor Estate resident Victoria Coulterer, it will be more than just sticks and branches to clean up.
I felt my house shaking, and then all of a sudden my house just, this loud boom, and I heard breaking glass, and that's when the tree branch crashed through my roof.
That large tree demolished her daughter's bedroom, but that's not all it did. The base of that same tree also completely demolished the front of her neighbor's home.
It was terrifying. And the whole neighborhood, and our whole neighborhood here has just been demolished.
Across the street, Lottie Few was home with her mother and had just left her bedroom when seconds later, a tree crashed through the roof and onto her bed.
Loud crashing, suddenly the hallway's lit, it's cold, it's wet. I felt something brush against my back, but I was that close to it happening.
Look at the house. There's a tree in our house. And until later, after all of that settled and I saw how shaken she was, I didn't realize how close she was to that when it happened.
And that's not the sound of running water, but instead a massive gas leak caused by another tree that toppled over, forcing residents to evacuate.
And you could hear it hissing loudly.
It sounded like water.
Yeah, it sounded like someone left the hose on.
I was yelling, "Someone help me!" And the gentleman from 3 doors down came down and cleared my porch off so I could get out of my house.
A few hours later, residents received a green light to return, but for some, there was no home to come back to.
This is my home, and it's a shell, and it's very devastating. I know it's just material things, but it's my home. And it's, where do you go? Where do you